You know what most women these days say? They say that broke men do not deserve kube kube. And like I said, it's 27th, so I have a hearing today. Today is a court day. Let me tell you guys the story of the man whose merchandise stopped working. Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome here in Umoja. My name is Ohuru and today is 27th of November 2024. Yeah, I just woke up, took a shower. It's about 7:55 a.m., about 5 minutes to 8. So I have a hearing today. Today is a court day. I have a bit of a cold, so right now I'm not touching any water. I think I just have 1 hour to drink the tea and prepare myself because court typically starts from 9 a.m. I never thought I'd be saying these words in my life. You know, it just occurred to me that a few months ago in May I was turning 30 and I was wondering how fast 30 had arrived, and less than 5 months later I'm in court. I'm 30 years old. Yeah. I guess it's true what they say. In Nairobi, you either find trouble or trouble finds you. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me have this tea. I'm just, like I said, I made it yesterday. I'm just warming it and then I'll go sit in the office, have the tea, prepare myself for court. Breakfast is done. It's about 8:15, 45 minutes. Let's get ready. Whoa. Oh my goodness, this cold, eh? Oh yes. My phone is charged. And I've got here headphones that was bought by the freedom fighters. These headphones have come in really handy because I'm able to hear each and everything that the judge is saying very clearly. At some point I know we'll have cross-examinations. So cross-examinations is when you are asked questions by the lawyers, you know, about the case, and I think you're also given opportunity to ask a few questions. So when that happens, if it is virtual, these will come in really handy. Let me get my notebook to jot a few things down as the session progresses. Today is another mention. So the case is yet to start. The trial itself is yet to start. We're still doing mentions. So today is the second mention. The first mention was on 5th of November. Today is 27th of November, the second mention. And basically, well, I'll tell you after the I'll tell you after the court. Let me get ready now. I'll be here waiting. I'll be here waiting. Right guys, so it's about 12:25 p.m. I'm still in court. I have muted my mic and my video, but I'm still in court. So I've been waiting for my matter from 9 a.m. in the morning. So often what happens is the judge goes through a course list. I've been waiting for my matter to be brought up, but it has not been brought up. Yeah, so we are still monitoring. My lawyer and I are still in the court. So we are monitoring. I don't know why the lawyers for the other team have not brought up the matter. now that we've moved to hearings. I don't know if the judge can come back to mentions now that he's moved to hearings as well.
A few moments later.
The judge has adjourned proceedings and he's to resume at 2:30. So what I want to do is I want to rush very quickly, grab lunch, and then, you know, come back and continue following the proceedings. It seems the whole of today I'll spend in court. But it's no matter, it's no matter. Everything else can wait. I have no problem being in court today. So let me rush very quickly, get some lunch. I think I have about 40 minutes before 2:30, and then resume hearing. So the only time I'll leave court is when the judge adjourns proceedings for the day. Hopefully by that time our matter will have been brought up. So yeah, let's get lunch. I'm on my way to buy a little something for lunch. I'm headed to Quick Fast Foods. That's the name of the joint. You remember the restaurant I bought, that Uji Power? That's the place. I'm going to buy some pilau. They sell pilau at 150 shillings. What's the matter with all these buses? Grab that pilau very quickly, take it back to the house, eat it very quickly, and then resume proceedings.
I'm changing who I am. I'm making a new plan, rearranging my life, and I won't look back ever again. You ain't see me activated. You better hope that you never see me agitated. I think about my actions, plan them out, evaluated. That's how I end up on the top, man, I'm calculated. My mind's a weapon, my body is the engine. I'm never second guessing, I just do what I was destined. Cause I feel I got the blessing, persistence and obsession. That's how you keep progressing, I already learned that lesson, yeah.
Right guys, so here I am with the lunch. And this is sugarcane. The guy at Quick Fast restaurants, Quick Fast food joint, told me that it's very good for a cold, and because it has ginger and lemon inside, so makes it ideal for a cold. So let me eat this lunch very quickly, get back to court. Traditionally, what our mothers used to tell us, that the more bitter a liquid is, the better it is, or the better it serves as medicine.
6 a.m. and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose.
Right, so it's currently 4 p.m. in the evening. I'm still in court. I think the judge now is doing some hearings. Basically, hearings is when it's too much. I can't explain all these things. What I want to do is, I have some dishes in the sink that I've not washed. So what I want to do is, I just want to wash these dishes. I want to take the phone and put it somewhere on the shelf here, then wash these dishes. Because I don't mean to leave the court until the judge leaves the court today.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed?
Good morning guys. Today is the next day, 28th November, and welcome here in Umoja. I just woke up, I still have a cold. I've made breakfast, I've had my breakfast. Yeah, so about yesterday, I'm sure it was just a fluke, and I'm sure that the other guys, the other party will just find another date, and they'll let us know, and we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping you can hear me. I'm hoping that my voice is not has not changed too much. I want to talk to you about something interesting. In the previous video, I asked to recruit a few video editors, right? And a few people replied. Well, not really a few people. Let's look at that. I've got 60 responses at this time. I really appreciate what it takes to do a bit of a chat. 63% have said they have a YouTube channel, 36% have said they don't, 71% said yes, they should do videography, and 28% said they cannot, 32% said they do on a camera, 67% said they don't. I'm getting responses from people who have no experience at all to people who have been in the industry for very many years. So it's really a learning experience. Some of these people are charging very good rates. I'm really getting to appreciate the value that people attach to this job. It's a very good thing. There's an individual here whose rate card I want to share without, of course, showing his identity. But I just thought that he had a very beautiful rate card. For promotional videos, he charges 25,000 for a 5-minute video, 15,000 for a 3-minute video, 10,000 for a 1-minute video, and 5,000 for a 15-second video. And then for filming, this individual charges half a day 25,000. Half a day is 4 hours, 25,000. Good money, eh? Full day, 8 hours, 50,000. Yes! Now we are talking. Eh? So we will see. I will call this gentleman. I have his number. I'll call him. What I'd really like to do is talk to him and see if we can set up Ohuru Films. You know, take on some events and see where we get with that. You know, I'm learning a lot about the videography industry from these guys, and I'm seeing the kind of work that other video editors do, and I'm also appreciating how difficult video editing is. I have said many times that editing is where stories happen. Anyone can shoot a video. Actually, these days people have very powerful phones. Anyone can go out and just point their phone at something and shoot a video. That is not special. Now edit that video that you've shot. That is where the problem is. Okay? People who have actually edited videos can appreciate what it takes to edit a video. It is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. So yeah, I'm learning from these guys. I'll talk to a few of them and I'll see if I'm able to set up my operation. I'm hanging in there. I have a few people that call me and talk to me, advise me on a number of things. There's particularly one gentleman who I love to talk to. We can talk for even an hour, for 2 hours, and we talk about many things. We talk about the economy, we talk about politics, we talk about so many things. He's a very wise gentleman. Yeah, that is good. I feel like I've stayed very long without telling you guys a story, eh? Yeah, I should tell you guys a story today. I'm a storyteller after all. Let me tell you guys the story of the man whose merchandise stopped working. There was a man called Mark. Mark was a very broke man, eh? And for many years, Mark struggled to find a woman to date. Yeah, Mark was frustrated. He could not find a woman to date, and so that he could convince this woman to give him kube kube. If you don't know what kube kube is, just stay tuned, you will understand. So Mark struggled to find a woman to date. He was very broke. No woman was willing to date him. You know what most women these days say? They say that broke men do not deserve kube kube. That is what they say. Yeah, so Mark struggled for many years to find any woman to date. He could not find. As time went by, Mark, who was a very observant individual, made a stunning realization. It came to Mark as sort of a heavenly revelation that all the men he could observe that had money had too many women. They didn't even know who to choose and who to leave. Yeah? And as Mark continued observing this phenomena, he realized that there was nothing special about these men. Actually, Mark realized he was taller than some of these men. He was good looking, more good looking than some of these men, you know. He was articulate, okay, than some of these men. The only thing these men had that Mark did not have was money. And so Mark drew a conclusion. And his conclusion was, the only reason I'm not getting women to date, women to give me kube kube, is because I don't have money. More time passed, and one time while walking in town, Mark ran into a friend with whom they had gone to the same school. And this friend seemed to be doing very well. And because they used to be very good friends in high school, this friend offered to buy Mark lunch. And they went to a very high-end restaurant. And Mark was very worried about paying for the food in that high-end restaurant. But his friend told him, don't worry, the bill is on me. Just eat whatever it is you want to eat. And so they sat there and had very delicious lunch. And as they had this lunch, this gentleman's phone, this former classmate of Mark, his phone kept going off. And Mark realized that it was ladies that were calling this friend of his, asking him where he was, when he was available to meet them, and all these things. And Mark was very jealous. So Mark asked his friend, teach me your ways, master. Teach me your ways. I've struggled for a very long time to find women to date, to give me kube kube. I have struggled, and I have realized that the only reason for this is because I don't have money. Teach me your ways. And Mark's friend told him, that is very simple. I can help you solve that very quickly. I'll take you to see a friend of mine who will help you solve your issues with women, your issues with your pockets, your issues with your wallet. And Mark said, please take me to this friend. I'm available to go even tomorrow. Please take me as soon as yesterday. And so his friend told him, his former classmate told him, relax, don't worry, we'll solve your issues. Let's do this next week on Friday. Meet me in town. I'll take you to my friend who will take care of your issues. And so Mark went back home, and he could not, the days were not moving fast enough. Right? But Friday came, Mark went to meet his friend in town. And his friend arrived in a very posh BMW, you know. And Mark got into the car, and man, it was posh, you know. The ambience, the perfume that Mark's friend had in the car, you know, the scent, yeah, the car smelled of success and luxury. The cool music that was playing in the BMW, you know. Mark felt as if he had stepped into another world. It started drizzling a little bit, and his friend turned on the heated seats and the massage function in the car. And Mark could not believe that these were things that were possible in a vehicle. He was sat in this BMW, getting his back rubbed and, you know, listening to some music and smelling, taking in the scent of this vehicle, and he could not believe it, you know. He could not believe it. So they drove to see this friend who Mark's former classmate had promised could resolve his issues. And Mark realized that as they were driving, they were leaving the city, going into more of a forested region, you know, a village-like place. And Mark was a bit amazed, because all along he had thought that he was being taken to see someone in government to, you know, change the status of his life in a material way. But Mark trusted his former classmate. He was like, you know, you trust the results, you know. They say that wisdom is judged by its children. It's the results, right? So he was like, if this person can make my friend have a beautiful car, BMW like this, and can make him have the money that he obviously has, then it's fine. Let's go meet this guy. Finally, Mark's friend, his former classmate, packed next to a ramshackle, sort of a grass-thatched madhouse. And it didn't look like it was the home of an affluent person. Actually, it looked exactly like what it was, a witch doctor's home. There were all sorts of strange objects in the home, skulls and, you know, very strange paintings and, you know, skins of animals hung all over the place. It looked very strange indeed. And Mark asked his friend, "You've brought me to a witch doctor?" But Mark's friend told him, "Relax, this is not a witch doctor, this is a wise man. He will help you." This is the person who has made it possible for me to be who I am today. You know? Trust me. This man will help you. Have you not suffered enough? Have these ladies not disrespected you enough? You know? Have you not been looked down on enough? Have you not been called small boy enough? This is the man who can change your status. Let's go and meet him. And Mark said, "Well, everything you've said is true. I have been looked down enough. These ladies have disrespected me enough. I've been called names enough. I've been called a small boy enough. Let's go meet this wise man." And so they went to the mud-thatched house. And Mark's friend told him, "This is as far as I can go. Okay, this is your issue with the wise man. Go in and talk to him. I'll be waiting out here." And even though Mark was frightened, he chose to go in to the witch doctor's house. He found the witch doctor sat on the floor. The witch doctor told him, called him by his name, "Mark, sit down and tell me about your problem." Mark sat down and told the witch doctor the problem that he had. "For many years I've been frustrated. For many years I've been poor. Women have looked down on me, you know. I don't have any woman to give me kube kube." The witch doctor told him, "That is simple. That is simple. We can solve that issue for you on one condition." And Mark asked, "What is this condition?" And the witch doctor said, "I'll give you money. I'll give you many women. You will not know who to choose and who to leave. On one condition. I will need your strength." And Mark was taken aback. He was like, "What do you mean you will need my strength?" The witch doctor told him, "I will need your strength. But the strength I take from you will not change your life in any fundamental way." And Mark decided to interrogate this issue properly. So he asked the witch doctor, "If you take my strength away, will I be able to walk the way I usually walk?" The witch doctor said, "Yes, you will be able to walk the way you usually walk." Mark asked, "If you take my strength away, will I have use of my arms in the normal way? Will I be able to walk? Will I be able to do the things I often do?" The witch doctor said, "Yes, you will have use of your arms. You will be able to do what you often do." And Mark asked, "Will I be able to have appetite for food? Good food? Will I be able to go to high-end restaurants and enjoy this food?" The witch doctor said, "Yes, you will have the use of your mouth and your appetite. You will be good." And Mark asked the witch doctor, "Will I have use of my mind and my eyes? You know, my senses?" And the witch doctor said, "Yes, you will have the use of all your senses." And Mark asked, "Will I be able to have very many women, beautiful women, willing to give me kube kube?" And the witch doctor said, "Yes, you will have access to as many women as you want, all of them beautiful, all of them willing to give you kube kube." And Mark said, "Fantastic, take my strength." And the witch doctor said, "You are sure about this?" And Mark said, "Yes." And so the witch doctor took Mark's strength and gave him what he desired. Mark left, entered his friend's BMW, went back to the city. And after about 6 months, Mark's life changed. His friend, who had powerful friends in government, in tender offices, was able to bring Mark into these circles, and Mark was able to get very good government tenders, and Mark was able to, you know, get the money that he'd always desired. And after a short time, women materialized, beautiful women, as beautiful as the moon, as beautiful as fresh morning dew, as beautiful and as refreshing as a cold drink on a hot summer's day. All these women of different skin tones and colors, you know, light-skinned women, dark women, black as the night, all beautiful, all exotic, you know, all these. Mark did not know who to leave and who to choose. Yeah, all these women, Mark realized when he talked to them, when he took them out for dinner dates, all these women were willing to give Mark kube kube. But there was a problem. The problem was Mark's merchandise was not working. Apparently, this was the strength the witch doctor had taken. Anytime he attempted to do kube kube with these women, his merchandise refused to function. His merchandise refused to stand at attention. Mark's merchandise was useless. It wasn't working. His strength had been taken away. What is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, do not give up that whose value you do not know, to get in return that whose value can be tabulated. That was today's story. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching the video up to this point. If you have, if this is your first time to the channel, subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and then I'll see you in the next video.